Hello Internet World, my name is Gonzalo Ingram and welcome back to another episode of The Huddle. Today we're back with our top 5 best players in each position series. Last week we talked about the best quarterbacks that are still in the game today. If you missed it, the description is below. But today we'll be talking about the best top 5 running backs that are still in the game. So let's get started. Coming in at number 5, drumroll please, Adrian Peterson. History time. Adrian Peterson played college for the Oklahoma State Sooners, where in his sophomore year, he led them to the Huddle Bowl, where they would beat the Oregon Ducks 17-14. He entered the 2007 NFL Draft after his junior season, where he fell 73 yards short of passing Billy Sims' most rushing yards record as a Sooner. He was drafted in the first round as the 7th overall pick by the Minnesota Vikings. In his rookie season, he promised to win the Rookie of the Year award, where he was somewhat able to back it up, as in his rookie season, he broke the record for the most rushing yards in a game against the San Diego Chargers, where he rushed for 296 yards. He won the Offensive Rookie of the Year, and then in 2012, he won the MVP award. He's now playing for the New Orleans Saints after being a free agent this season. At number 4, drumroll please, Marshawn Lynch. History time. Marshawn Lynch played college for Cal University. He was drafted by the Buffalo Bills in the 2007 NFL Draft, just the same as Peterson, only he was drafted as the 11th overall pick. He didn't have his breakout game, as people call it, until week 4, where the Bills faced the Bengals in the regular season. Lynch ran the ball a total of 29 times for a total of 153 yards and a 56-yard touchdown. Then in 2008, Lynch was caught by carrying a gun with him, that leading to a 3-game suspension. Then in 2010, Lynch became a free agent and signed with the Seattle Seahawks, that giving birth to the man we all know as Beast Mode. In his first playoff game ever, he ran for a 67-yard touchdown against the New Orleans Saints. Not to mention, he would end up breaking 5 tackles and stiff-arming the Saints cornerback to the ground. This became known as the Beastquake from that moment on. He won a Super Bowl with the Seattle Seahawks, and then after Russell Wilson was intercepted at the 1-yard line and Super Bowl 49, Lynch retired, or betrayed, if you will, the Seahawks, and then came out of retirement to play for the Raiders. Coming in at number 3, drumroll please, Christian McCaffrey. He played college for Stanford University, where he rushed for a total of 3,922 yards in his 3 years. Not to mention, he has 10 receiving touchdowns, 1 punt and kick return touchdowns to his name. He has also won the Pacific 12 Division Award, which is handed to the best player in that division. He was drafted this year by the Carolina Panthers. And I mean, honestly, what better team to ask for? I mean, you're literally hanging out with the human version of Mr. Peanut. But on the other side, if he does end up marrying a Panthers fan, or dating one, I should say, she won't be expecting a ring anytime soon, McCaffrey, so you got plenty of time. No, but in all honesty, he's going to be huge to the Panthers run game. I can guarantee it. Coming in at number 2. Drum roll, please. Devonta Freeman. Ready for some history? Oh. History time. He played college for Florida State. When in his 3 years, he rushed for a total of 2,255 yards, had 60 touchdowns, and only 1 receiving touchdown. Freeman entered the 2013 NFL Draft, where he was drafted by the Atlanta Falcons in the 4th round as the 103rd pick overall. I guess you can say Freeman was really the hidden gem in that year's draft. Not to mention, in 2015, he led all running backs, including Marshawn Lynch, in most touchdowns by a running back, 25. He also brought the Falcons to a Super Bowl appearance. But I'd rather not touch that subject again. Alright, coming in at number 1, the best running back to be still playing the game today. But before I get into that, I think it's pretty obvious who the number 1 running back is. So I want to talk about something that I think is really starting to bother me about the NFL. Ezekiel Elliott has no proof. The NFL has no proof that Elliott put a hand or even pushed his ex down the stairs. There's nothing. The NFL is trying to do what's best for the player and for the league, right? Well, why are you taking Elliott out? Listen to what he has to say instead of listening to the girlfriend. I agree, putting a hand on a girl is 100% unacceptable. but there's no proof that supports that Elliott even put a hand or a finger on her. The NFL has to do its best for the league and for the players. What they're doing right now is not good. Just like Jerry Jones said, just like Elliott said, I'm disappointed with the decision that the NFL has made. Elliott is a great person. Even all his teammates say that he's a great person on and off the field. There's no way that he would have done that. So I'm disappointed, and I'm not even a Cowboys fan, and I'm sure Cowboy fans are furious. But with that aside, let's get back to what I was talking about. History time. Elliott played college for Ohio State, where he rushed for 3,961 yards and had 43 touchdowns in his 3 years, as well as 1 receiving touchdown. He entered the 2016 NFL Draft, where he was drafted by the Dallas Cowboys as the 4th overall pick. He worked alongside 4th-round pick out of Mississippi State quarterback Dak Prescott, where they both worked together to lead the Cowboys to the 1st seed in the NFC, where they lost to the Packers in the divisional round. But as a rookie, he led the league in rushing yards. He is special, I am telling you all. As of right now, as I said, he's suspended for 8 games and won't be back till week 8. Well guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you for watching this episode of The Huddle. If you guys have any ideas that you'd like me to do in a video, comment them down below. Also make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And as always, have a good rest of your day. I'm Gonzalo Ingram, and thanks for watching The Huddle.